Hi, my name is Sydney Taylor, and this is my audition video. So what inspired me to become an actor was mostly just my childhood. I never really had that one moment where something happened or I saw something that made me go, oh my god, I want to be an actor. It's just kind of always something that I've wanted to do. Not even something that I wanted to do, it's just kind of that one thing that I always knew was the right thing for me, and that it was kind of the only thing I could ever see myself doing. I could never see myself going to work in an office in a cubicle all day every day. That just wasn't going to happen. And when I was little, I would create little characters from costume pieces and stuff like that, and they would have their own mannerisms and their own backstory and everything, and I got really into that, and I would put on shows and performances for my family and everything, whether they wanted to or not. It was kind of a against your will type of thing. But yeah, so it was just kind of something I've always done and something I've always known I wanted to do. As far as training, I started off doing plays when I was about 5. So I did a whole bunch of little kiddie plays in kids theaters like Kid Spot in Massachusetts. And then once I got to middle school and high school level, I kind of shied away from it because the theater department was very cliquey, and I don't know why I let that scare me off, but for some reason I did, and I kind of shied away from it. And then I overcame that, and I was like, that's ridiculous. If this is what I want to do, I'm going to do it. And so I did the Adelphi University Summer Theater Intensive the summer after my junior year. And that was amazing. It was 2 weeks of just getting to collaborate with a bunch of really creative people and doing what I love and perfecting my craft. And after I graduated high school, I took a gap year and I moved to New York, and I did a acting conservatory program at the Stella Adler Acting Conservatory, and that focused mostly on scene studies. And then I got a job when I moved back home working for History Alive, Inc. in Salem, Massachusetts. And that's for a show called Cry Innocent, The People vs. Bridget Bishop. And that's a very character-driven show. It involves cast rotation, so I am responsible for knowing 6 female parts, and there's character doubling and a lot of improvisation in character. So that's helped immensely with my experience with improvisation and character work. And I'm currently a theater major at UMass Boston. And what made me choose to apply to the academy is that I've been working towards this for so long, and I just feel like I'm tired of taking baby steps, and I really want to just push it forward and jump in head first and go full steam ahead. And I think a performing arts academy would be the perfect way to do that. And living in LA, which is one of those epicenters for theater and for creativity in the arts, I think just being a part of that community while getting academy training would be just that extra push I need, and it's the education that I need to work towards my career. This is Phoebe's monologue from Shakespeare's As You Like It. Think not I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish boy. Yet he speaks well. But what care I for words? Yeah, words do well when he that speaks them pleases those that hear. It is a pretty youth. Not very pretty, but sure, he's proud. And yet, his pride becomes him. He'll make a proper man. The best thing in him is his complexion. And faster than his tongue did make offense, his eye did heal it up. He's not very tall. Yet for his years he's tall. His leg is but so-so, and yet 'tis well. There was a certain redness in his lip, a bit riper and lustier red than that mixed in his cheek. It was just the difference betwixt the constant red and mingled damask. There be some women, Silvius, had they marked him in parcels as I did, would have gone near to fall in love with him. But for my part, I love him not, nor hate him not. And yet, have more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do to chide at me? This monologue is from Laughing Wild by Christopher Durany. I want to talk to you about life. It's just too difficult to be alive, isn't it? Try to function. There's too many people to deal with. The other day, I tried to buy tuna fish in the supermarket, and there was this person standing right in front of where I needed to get the tuna fish. And I waited a while to see if they'd move, and they didn't. They were looking at the tuna fish too, but they were taking a real long time on it, reading every ingredient on every can like it was a book. Pretty boring book if you ask me, but nobody has. So I waited a long while, and they still didn't move. And I couldn't get to where I needed to get the tuna fish. And I thought about asking them to move, but they just seemed so stupid not to have sensed that I needed to get by them to grab the goddamn tuna fish, that I had this awful fear that it would do no good at all to ask them. You know, they'd probably say something like, "Well, move and we're goddamn ready, you nagging bitch." And then what would I do? So I started to cry out of frustration, quietly, so as not to disturb anybody. And still, even though I was softly sobbing, this stupid person didn't grasp that I needed to get by them to grab the goddamn tuna fish. People are so insensitive, I just hate them. So I reached over with my fist and I brought it down real hard on his head and screamed, "Would you kindly move, asshole?"